Hello, everyone. I am absolutely delighted to be here during another glorious evening with you all. I am Krisstal. I'm a spiritual healer and life coach with over 25 years of experience in what I collectively and lovingly refer to as the healing arts. And I'm here today to introduce you to White Table Tarot, which blends traditional Espiritismo style spirit communication with intuitive tarot reading. So, the white table itself isn't just a surface, it's an altar of clarity and a sacred space where we now invite in light, wisdom, and benevolent spirit guidance from our spiritual court, our guides, ancestors, and elevated beings who walk with us. And we ask them to speak. Make sure that you check me out at White Table Tarot on all the social media platforms. I am on Facebook and YouTube under White Table Tarot, and I am on Instagram and TikTok under the handle Abundant Woman Coach. I'm so happy to be here and to serve you. So, we are waiting for our caller today. I'm looking forward to answering our caller's questions. So it looks like it might take another minute or so. So I wanted to also let you know that this week and next week on the social media platforms, I will be doing a raffle for a free reading with me. Readings with me are typically, well, I try to keep them to 60 minutes. Anyone that has worked with me before knows that I do tend to go long. And these readings also include channeled messages, oracle, bone readings, pendulum at times. It all depends on what may be needed. And I also do energy healing in person and at a distance. So I'm still deciding with this raffle whether it'll be just a reading or whether there will also be opportunities to win either a healing service or some type of product. Take a look at my website, whitetabletarot.com. I sell crystals and a variety of esoteric products to help support your journey. So I do a little bit of everything. Again, check me out, White Table Tarot. All right, so I have Tanya now in Lawndale, North Carolina. Tanya, how can I assist you today?
Oh, mercy. I don't know. My whole life is like jumbled up right now.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on?
I don't know. It's relationship, family, the whole 9 yards. It's like
All
I'm
right.
got all the world on my shoulders.
All right. So what are you hoping to achieve from today's reading?
Just gotta get some clarity in which way I need to go
Okay,
with
yeah, sounds good.
relationship and all that stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the energies that currently surround you. And we're also going to take a look at the guidance that the cards are providing as to any action steps or things that may be coming in the near future around what you've just described. So I certainly see with the 10 of Cups, and I see the death and rebirth, and I also see the 8 of Wands. The first two are in the inverse. And so, yes, I can see how you're going through a bit of a process. There's change happening, a lot of it, and it's coming rapidly. A lot of it has emotional ties or an emotional basis to it. You're going through a process of transformation. Do not be afraid to release and to let go of any relationships or attachments that no longer serve you, okay? Because you're going to come out of this in a much better place emotionally and energetically. The 8 of Wands is all about rapid, sudden change, and it can be a little bit uncomfortable, but please do trust the process, okay? Because the 8 of Wands, typically, this deck is different, but typically there's a lot of beautiful butterflies on the card, so the imagery is just very supportive, okay, for a full-on transformation that leaves you in a much better place. So I do see that that's what's pulling up with the current energies around you. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the guidance is for you, okay? And what steps you can take, if any. So you've got the Three of Wands, you've got the Six of Pentacles, you also have the Chariot, and we will pull additional clarification cards as needed. But what I'm picking up on here is that you're actually being asked to go forward with any plans that you have. You might even want to consider going on vacation or something of the sort, going into a space that's going to kind of pull you away from some of what's happening and might give you a refreshed perspective. It could also help refresh your body, mind, and spirit. Okay. With this Three of Wands, it doesn't necessarily have to be related to vacation. If there are things that you've been thinking of doing or planning now for a while, you want to go ahead and step into action and move forward with those plans or those decisions. With the Six of Pentacles, excuse me, here, something needs to be put back into balance, okay? It's possible that you have been giving a lot and not allowing yourself to receive, okay? To receive support, to receive love, to receive the things that you need. You might need to step up a little bit with your boundaries, be a little bit clear around your communication, okay? Because I'm seeing here with the Chariot as well, if at times your mind feels like it's running, right? It's time to actually get into your body, all right? You want to experience a physiological change, all right? You want to experience this release and the healing that comes with that. And you want to move forward, okay, with the energy of the Chariot. This is a very steadfast, no nonsense, straight to business kind of an energy, okay? This is what you need to embody to be able to move forward. We're going to pull some additional cards. Oh, this is beautiful. There's a confirmation here of the Six of Wands. This is victory, okay? This is being in a very empowered state. If you see the imagery here, there's this lady, she's standing out with her arms facing, upward into the sky. She's reaching out. She's got this laurel wreath here. All of the imagery is resounding victory, okay? And the number 6 itself, okay? It's the number of harmony, okay? It's a number of peace, all right? So this is an emotional piece. This is also a piece with the individuals that you allow to remain in your sphere, okay? You want to give yourself a pat on the back, all right? Because it's difficult to do that. It's difficult to acknowledge oneself at times. But you want to do that for all of the successes that you're going to be experiencing. Do not cut yourself off from that energy. That is a type of receiving, okay? I also pulled here the Ten of Swords. So this very much, again, could be feeling like a bit of night, a dark night of the soul, so to speak, okay? But with the Ten of Swords, I want to point out a couple of things. Again, with the number 10 being the end of a cycle. The Knight of Swords may include betrayal. It may include the worst of the worst, okay? And it could also include a lot of like the upset on the mental level that comes with experiencing some of these things, okay? So something might be keeping you up at night. Something might be stressing, you're kind of in that energy, in that vibe, okay? But the Ten of Swords those are the darkest hours before the dawn. You're coming out of this, all right? Again, with the Six of Wands here, you can expect to come out of this, but it does require some action on your part. And rather, I'd say even a little quickly, okay? You don't want to dwell on these things that have been difficult for you to either speak out on or to take action on. I see the Six of Cups here and it's in reverse. So there might be a lot of kind of reminiscing, a lot of thinking to the past, thinking to better days, and I just want to warn you that if you focus on the past, okay, we can't live in the past. That can cause a lot of upset. It can cause depression. On the flip side, we cannot live in the future either, because that can cause us anxiety and a lot of concern and fear around a future that isn't known, right? But I want to offer you a different perspective, okay? The future is also full of endless, infinite possibility. And this is what we need to focus on. And how do we get there? We get there by focusing on today, by living in the present. The only guarantee that we have with time is that as long as we are living in the moment, second by second, we have the guarantee that we will move forward. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Ground yourself. because again, with that 10 of Swords, this is a lot of mental energy. You're in your head, okay? And
Right.
probably trying to analyze and figure out what's going on emotionally. And that's normal. We're humans. But you need to ground yourself, okay?
Okay.
In fact, in the traditional imagery of this card, those 10 swords are in, or they're actually, some of them are in someone's back, but some of them are in the ground. Okay, so again, it's about grounding ourselves and getting out of that mental energy. All right, I also see, just want to pull a couple more cards here for you. Kind of see a little bit of the same repetitive message with the 7 of Cups. So again, choices, options, you just have to really carefully consider those, okay, and how you're going to move forward.
Okay.
All right, and I reshuffled and the same card pulled again, all right? So you're going to have different options. You just have to think through them, okay, and help yourself achieve that clarity. But with the 3 of Cups, seek friends, seek social things, seek individuals, like-minded individuals, okay? Seek a support circle of women, all right? This is something else that you can do, all right? How are you feeling?
Right.
Did you get what you needed for tonight?
Yes, ma'am, I did. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Thank you. I appreciate your time and for trusting me with supporting you. Feel free to reach out to me at any time. My socials are White Table Tarot on YouTube and on Facebook. And I'm under Abundant Woman Coach on Instagram and TikTok. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have a good evening. All right, guys, my show is about to wrap up in just under a minute. I encourage all of you to, again, check out my socials, check out my website at whitetabletarot.com. My handles are White Table Tarot on YouTube and Facebook, and Abundant Woman Coach on TikTok and Instagram. I do lives regularly, and I am holding a raffle for a free reading, okay? That includes oracle channel messages, phone readings, and I'm just so excited to connect with you all again. I will see you next week. Blessings.